Shenzi, Banzai, and Ed, these guys were the iconic characters into the Lion King franchise. We don't know much about it. We don't know how they became the hyena trio that we all know and love. The only time we saw them was in Lion King 1, Lion King 1.5, and in Timon and Pumbaa. And these guys, their stories were left untold. And we don't know much about them still. We don't know how they became the trio that we all know and love. What is their backstory? Lion Guard, the only thing that remains of Shenzi and Banzai and Ed is Shenzi's cub, Janja. We don't know how they ran off. We don't know the story for them. And I feel like Lion Guard Season 3, the final season, it felt rushed because it left off with so many unanswered questions about the trio. I can't leave out Shenzi and Banzai and Ed in the past, and I just can't leave them out. I feel like they didn't get the love and respect that they deserve in the franchise. I feel like nobody doesn't talk about them anymore. I feel like nobody ever gets to tell them about their story. We don't know the origins of Shenzi and Banzai and Ed, and we don't know the origins of Janja. Disney's live-action remakes, they're not doing too good, and everything is just getting worse for Disney nowadays, and I'm really not hoping for the future of Disney to be good. I have a bad feeling that 2024 will be getting worse. And I'm not expecting Mufasa the Lion King to be a good movie. We did not ask for a Lion King Mufasa backstory. We care about the hyenas. That's all we care about. We want to know what happened to Shenzi and Banzai and Ed after Lion King 1. In the show Timon and Pumbaa, they got their own episodes that they deserve. They got the spotlight in Timon and Pumbaa. But we don't know where they're at now. In Lion King 2, Nuka says that they ran off somewhere. But where did they ran off to? When Janja was a cub, he was left behind. And how was Janja abandoned? Why did Shenzi abandon her own son? We need an answer. There are so many questions that did not get an answer. Why can't we get a movie of Shenzi? Who is Janja's parents? Is Shenzi Janja's mom? Why was Janja abandoned as a cub? Why did Shenzi lie to Janja about Scar's death? And why did Shenzi did the right thing of protecting her own cub? I feel like that Shenzi and Banzai and Ed, they didn't get a lot of love in the franchise. But what if we could do something about it and just, there's another way to bring them back? I don't want any more live action remakes anymore because they're just getting worse. We did not ask for a Mufasa live action prequel. We did not ask for a Snow White remake. We did not ask for any of those movies. That's what we did not ask for. But I just want the classic. I want something new and fresh in the Lion King franchise. I want a movie that is based on the hyena storyline, and I want a 4th season of The Lion Guard that's fully focused on the hyenas. I feel like the hyenas didn't get the respect that they deserved from the first movie because I feel like Disney just doesn't care about them anymore. I feel like Disney just didn't want Shenzi and Banzai and Ed's story being told. But I need to know what happened to them. There's no way that a mother like Shenzi would have abandoned her own cub just because she's a terrible mother. I know that Shenzi was not a terrible mother at all. Shenzi would have done anything to protect her own cub away from Zira. But how? Why did Zira banish the hyenas from their home? And why did she thought that Simba killed Scar? And why didn't she knew that Shenzi and Banzai and Ed were the ones who killed Scar? We need an answer about that. I want a season that is fully based on the hyena storyline. And I want a movie that is fully based on of Shenzi and Banzai and Ed's story. I want to learn how they became the hyena trio that we all know and love. I just want to spread the word, and let's just hope that we can spread the word and just hopefully think that these guys can come back. I really don't want Shenzi and Banzai and Ed to feel left out in the franchise. I don't want any more live action remakes anymore. I want the classic Disney that I know. I don't want reboots anymore. I want the classics. I want the 2D animation, the hand-drawn sketch of 2D animation. That was my childhood. That is something that's nostalgic to me. The remakes won't feel nostalgic at all because they don't feel like the movies anymore, because they're the same movies over and over and over again, but there's something that's changed, and that ruins the franchise. I want Shenzi to be remembered. I want Shenzi to get a lot of love in the Lion King franchise. I want to know the origin story of her son Janja. I want to know why did she get banished from the elephant graveyard from Zira. I want to know Janja's origins. And I want to know, does Janja still remember his parents? Hashtag bring back Shenzi and Banzai Ned. Hashtag Lion Guard Season 4. Hashtag save Disney. Hashtag all this. We need an answer right now. This has been going on forever. I really don't want Shenzi and Banzai and Ed to feel left out in the franchise at all. At the end of the day, they are part of the franchise. And I just want something new about it. I want a new movie about Shenzi, and I want a 4th season of The Lion Guard that could be the comeback of Shenzi and Banzai and